CAPRA is a problem-solving method used by the RCMP and other enforcement agencies across Canada. Many of the steps in CAPRA overlap with the last unit on problem solving. In this unit, we will discuss knowing your clients, acquiring and analyzing important information, developing and maintaining partnerships, generating and selecting response options, and continuously improving service delivery. Clients are the people you will be dealing with in your job as a bylaw enforcement officer. There are direct clients and indirect clients. Direct clients are the people you come into contact with on a daily basis. Direct clients can be individual citizens such as suspects, victims, witnesses, or concerned citizens. They can also be concerned citizen groups, community leaders, school teachers, students, and various agencies and departments. Direct clients are also internal clients like your boss and your coworkers. Indirect clients are people you do not necessarily come into direct contact with, but who are affected by the outcome of your efforts. These indirect clients might include government agencies, businesses, interest groups, cultural groups, or taxpayers. You should constantly work at building client relationships. It is very important that you know your clients and what they expect of you. The better you understand what is expected of you, the better you can address people's concerns. If your clients trust you, they will be more likely to give you meaningful information. As we learned in Unit 5, gathering meaningful information is one of the most important steps of problem solving. Ask yourself the following questions. How well do you actually know your clients? What are their needs, demands, and expectations? What is the nature of your relationship with your clients? Who is affected by the work that you do? How do you think it affects them? There are many ways to get to know your clients better. One example is having a meeting with a variety of clients to discuss and take note of the issues that concern them. A meeting like this would help you to list off and prioritize problems in the community and hear possible solutions from your clients. If you hear what people have to say and people feel that you are working to fix the problems, they will be more likely to help you in the future. Acquiring and analyzing information means getting the correct information and understanding what your client wants from their request or complaint. You need to have the correct information to take the correct action. It is very important to fully understand what the problem is, what the issues are, who is involved, where and when the situation occurred, and how to fix it. You also need to identify competing interests. A solution that might help one person may not work for someone else. You have to put yourself in the best position to manage the competing interests in a way that makes everyone involved feel like the situation was handled fairly. Partners are individuals or groups who can help you to provide quality service. Partnerships, like friendships, are established based on trust. People who feel that they have been fairly treated in the past will not hesitate to assist you in the future. Partnerships can be made with anyone who has the same goal as you and your counsel. A partnership should have a benefit to both sides. Building relationships with teachers and students can be especially helpful in getting the youth of the community on your side. Elders also make good partners because their traditional knowledge can help convince other members to listen to you on certain subjects. The value of establishing and maintaining a positive partnership is that you gain trust in the community. You will get the most accurate information from these people should a problem surface. There are many agencies in your community that are working to make it a safer place to live. All you have to do is find these groups and talk to them. You might want to gather information about the agency or person before you approach them, either from a pamphlet or from someone you know who works at the agency or with the individual. From here, you can arrange an informal meeting, either by phone or in person. Once you approach someone for a partnership, You need to figure out how you can help each other and what each of you brings to the table. Response means taking action of some kind. When you receive a call for support, you are expected to respond. A response could be in the form of service, protection, prevention, or enforcement. A service response means giving your client, whether that's a coworker or a citizen, the proper information about the request and keeping them informed of any action that you are taking. A protection response means protecting someone or something when faced with a problem. You might be protecting the public interest, a victim, individuals, or groups, and you might partner up with the local police, agencies, or experts if necessary. A prevention response means trying to prevent a problem from happening in the first place, or trying to stop a problem from getting worse. You can do this by going through the first 3 steps of the CAPRA model: knowing your client, having the right information, and choosing and maintaining partnerships and trust within your community and the workforce. An enforcement response means giving someone a ticket for breach of a bylaw or one of the territorial acts. Enforcement is the last thing you should consider. Cooperation is what you want to achieve, but sometimes you will have to enforce in order to protect. Assessment is about looking at how well you do your job and making sure you are meeting your goals and providing the best service you can. You should look for feedback from your clients and your community. Feedback helps to ensure that you are delivering the services that the community and your clients need and want. If there are things you need to improve on, make those changes. The assessment phase is also a good time to look for trends or recurring problems in your community and to try to come up with possible prevention plans for the future. When faced with a difficult problem, CAPRA makes solving it a much easier task. CAPRA helps bylaw officers to provide adequate services, ensuring the safety of residents and helping to prevent injury or loss of life in emergency situations. The sooner you get to know the steps, the better.